All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So the 2018 Arnold Classic official competitor list has just been released. So I'm going to read you guys some of these names. But, first and foremost, there's a couple names missing and a couple names that were added that I wasn't expecting. So we'll get to that in a minute. So right now there are 14 competitors confirmed to compete, including Lionel Bayecki, William Bonac, Max Charles, Jonathan De La Rosa, Dexter Jackson, who is a 5-time Arnold Classic champion and has won the Arnold Classic more than any other competitor has ever won it. You've got Steve Kuklo, Cedric McMillan, who is the returning defending champion. You've got Paul Polizek. You got Sean Roden, who no one was really expecting to compete in the Arnold Classic. The past couple years, he's been focusing on training for the Olympia. You've got Luis Rodriguez, Fred Biggie Smalls, Rolly Winkler, Dennis Wolf, and Hidetada Yamagishi. So first, let's get to some of the names we were expecting to see on this list or hoping to see on this list that we did not see. So number 1 would be Big Ramy, and number 2 would obviously be Kai Greene. Now, Bader Budai had hinted after the Olympia that Big Ramy's next show might be the Arnold Classic Columbus, Ohio. Now, as far as I understand, this list does not mean there cannot be any more additions to the list. This list simply means these are the people that are confirmed to do it so far. So if Kai Greene and Big Ramy are going to do the show, they are probably arguably two of the biggest names that would be doing the show. So it would be, pretty typical in Kai Greene fashion to wait till the last minute or be mysterious about his entry and keep people guessing up until the very last minute or even the week of the show. I mean, he's Kai Greene. I'm sure he can take some liberties as far as, a late entry. And Big Ramy, who is number 2 at the Olympia, obviously I'm sure the Arnold Classic promoters would love to have him in the show, so I'm sure he could have a late entry as well. So now let's talk about the guys that are doing the show. So if you guys don't know, this is the 30th anniversary of the Arnold Classic, so they're intending this to be a very big show. And as I've said before, I think this could be one of the biggest Arnold Classics of all time. So you've got Dexter Jackson, who's taken a couple years off the Arnold Classic to focus on the Olympia. He is returning as the 5-time champion, so he could be a major threat to Cedric McMillan, who is trying to defend his crown. And I don't think anyone was really expecting Dexter to come back and do this because he's been so focused on the Olympia lately. So I think this is a very big deal, and this lineup is going to be insane. So you've got Cedric returning, who is obviously the defending champion. Very big deal for him to compete. He's going to be one of the favorites to win, obviously. And then you have Sean Roden, who I don't think anyone was expecting to compete. I don't think he made any kind of announcement or any kind of hint that he was going to be doing the Arnold. And this guy, again, is a top 6 Olympian. So it's going to be a very big deal to have him on the stage. You also have Dennis Wolf, who is making his comeback, and he is also a former Arnold Classic champion. And then, of course, you have Rolly Winkler, who I wasn't expecting to compete either. Again, another top 10 Olympian. And then you have Hidetada Yamagishi, who is moving back up from the 212 division. So he's no longer doing 212, and he's moving back to open for the 2018 Arnold Classic. So I said before that the 2018 Arnold Classic might be more exciting than the 2017 Mr. Olympia. And it looks like I'm going to be correct about that because essentially what you have here is the entire Olympia lineup with the possibility of Big Ramy and Kai Greene. So you have the entire Olympia lineup minus Phil Heath, but plus Kai Greene, who has a lot more fans than Phil Heath and arguably is a little bit more popular than Phil Heath. So this lineup might be better than the Olympia lineup. So the 2018 Arnold Classic is going to be a very special treat for us. It's almost going to be like a second Olympia. This lineup is so deep and so competitive, again, with the exception of Phil Heath. Now, what would be really awesome and really cool is if Phil Heath decided to jump in this Arnold Classic because he has yet to win an Arnold Classic title. Phil Heath has competed in the Arnold Classic, but he has never won it. So it would be very interesting to see if Phil Heath would jump in this lineup, arguably the most competitive Arnold Classic lineup of all time, and try to finally win an Arnold Classic title. So that's the competitor list, guys. I'm really looking forward to this show. I can't wait to be there. I can't wait to watch it in person. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So let me know what you guys think of this lineup in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.